All right, Coach. So two really solid wins to start off conference play. I mean, what was it like going on the road and then getting those done?
It was good. I listened to other sports. It was nice to get the wins. It's amazing because we talked to some of the coaches afterwards, and they said, I was like, that was amazing defense by Cameron, and Cameron paid a compliment, which we're used to, but my players are young, so they don't get it. They're like, this is the best we've played. So that was nice. You know, Cameron just did a remodel in their gym, so it was, the volleyball team moved in the day before our match, so Thursday. So that was the first, event in the facility. So they had a good crowd. They're very aggressive on defense, and so it's sort of there's teams that sort of have a good matchup with you, just how they are mentally, and so they don't quit. And we sort of have lackadaisical runs, and it almost bit us in the butt again. So, and then at Midwestern State, they're a very good team. They're one of those teams where their record doesn't show how good they are. They're going to upset some people by the end of the year, if, just like us, if the bumps don't get them down. But they're very good, and that was a humbling win because we did some really good things, but they sort of made some errors at the end that helped us. So you got to be honest about it, you know what I mean? But it was good, just because we seem to just start off slow, and we've got to hit that really hard and focus on that this week.
To be able to come home and play now. I mean, a couple conference games, some big ones. What's it going to be like playing back in the box and conference play?
Yeah, again, I can't. I thought I had a beat on this team, and I really don't know. It'll be great to be at home, and it'll be great to be in front of a good crowd. And Angelo and Tarleton are really they're the teams right now. But the little stat that you're not going to see. In a match that we've played, we've probably scored 75 to 80% of the points of the whole match. So we make a lot of errors, and then we're scoring. And so the difference with Angelo and Tarleton is because they're more senior laden. They make their points, and then you have to earn your points. So they're just they're more error resistant. So they'll be a good test for us. I'm actually looking forward to it. What we've learned is we just got to chill with these girls. So they haven't quit yet, and so they've just got to learn the subtle difference between. There's a difference between not quitting and fighting, and it's very tough to discern, but they're starting to figure that out.
When you say you scored 70 to 80% of the points, what do you make of that?
Just mental errors and people that aren't focused on things. There are a lot of new kids that are learning new assignments, and so, we have a kid on the outside that touches 10-5, but she's never played on the outside, so she's got to learn the first contact and second contact, which she's never done. So she gets a little spastic, and so we have a bunch of role players that are starting this year, and what people got to be careful on is if you've been a role player the first 2 or 3 years of your career, and it's time for you to step up, if you haven't been taking mental notes and preparing yourself, you really haven't learned how to win yet. You got to learn how to win. And, some people, they watch their teammates do it. You got to learn how to do it.
Can you talk about Tarleton and Angelo a little bit?
Yeah, Angelo is, they're more like the Steady Eddie team. They're, because I don't know how much people know about, volleyball per se, but they remind me of the San Antonio Spurs. They are just not going to make mistakes, you know what I mean? And because they have some good upperclassmen, they just have enough people to spread the love around. Basically, if someone's struggling, someone else can do it. Most teams that are young like us or other teams, you have 1 or 2 kids. So if that kid is off, it exacerbates the problem. Tarleton is very offensive-minded, very aggressive. So Angelo will sort of, they're very calm-looking, but they're focused, But then, Tarleton's like a, like shot of, it's like an old Bolt drinks, you know what I mean? It's just a different monster, but they're both very successful doing what they do. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it, but what we've learned with these kids is we can't get too worked up because I think we're still a little nervous.